Hello YouTube. Today I'm gonna look at something a little bit different. This is the Nalgene GLOW. It's, I guess, fairly new. Um, there's a couple reviews on YouTube of it, but there's not a lot of them. And we'll talk about this bottle and in combination with this, the LightCap200. And this is by SOL Lights. I'm going to put this aside for a minute and let's just discuss the Nalgene. Glows in the dark. It doesn't glow long. I will just hold it up for a moment here and I'll turn the lights off. And you can see, well, it's fluorescent in here, so. But what's neat about it is, if it's constantly lit, it glows really well. And if you had some kind of a stand to put it on where a light would constantly be looking at it, this could, be a lantern. I could read by this. You may not be able to see it on the camera, but it's bright enough to read by. The problem is it doesn't last long. When I take the light off of it, it doesn't glow for long. So I thought, I wonder if anybody makes a Nalgene cap that's got a light in it. And sure enough, they did. This is another product that you've seen reviewed on YouTube. But there aren't a lot of reviews, and I didn't see anyone trying this with this. So this is the LightCap 200. There's a 100 and a 300. I think they discontinued the 100. As far as I understand, the difference between the 2 and the 1 is that this one has more LEDs. I think this has 4. And the 3 has a red LED. And it's more expensive, and it's got poorer reviews. So, after doing all the online shopping and checking out the specs on them all, they all fit the 2 1/4 inch lids. That's how big these wide mouth lids are. But I don't really need the red LED that the 300 has, and the reviews on it are pretty poor anyway. Now the reviews on this are kind of mixed. A lot of people say, if you look at the bad reviews, a lot of people say it just doesn't light up very well, or the batteries are junk. And apparently the company that I got it from, Davis Instruments, is pretty good about replacing it, but they've been telling customers to just put new AAAs in. They got to be nickel metal hydrides. These are the old ones, the old rechargeables. And I picked some of these up too. These come pre-charged, so if the batteries that are included in here don't work well, we'll just stick these in and see how it goes. So cap. Solar power, and that's the problem with well, that's not the problem, but most of these solar powered things are going to use the NIM batteries instead of the lithium ions. That's good and it's bad. The good thing is they hold a huge charge. The bad thing is they're real expensive. And the idea is, with these nickel metal batteries, you get about 66% of what you put into it back. So time wise, if this charges for 12 hours, you're supposed to get 8 hours of light from it. So anyway, it comes with a little paperwork. It says standard thread 2-inch wide bottle, but I measured the lids on these and they're all 2 1/4. There's that. Can be replaced. Will generally last 400 on-off cycles. For complete placement instructions, go to this website. For best battery life, fully charged for at least 8 hours of sunlight before operation. Yeah, you really want to do the full power cycle on these. Unlike a lithium ion where there's constantly contradicting information about whether you want to cycle it fully or just discharge it partially and then recharge it. But so it's kind of overcast. It's scattered thunderstorms today. But oh, flashed for a second. So yeah, it doesn't have a charge right now. Oh, it does. Just got to put my hand over it. The light sensor. It probably comes decharged, but now it's off. So it's just got this one on-off switch. Yeah, it's not lit. So I'm going to bring this out into the sun and let it sit for a couple hours. Then we'll try it on the glow. And if I can't get anything off like 2 or 3 or 4 hours, we'll just pop in these expensive Nuon batteries and see how that goes. So I guess we could see how it fits on here first. If it fits. I'm a little confused about the inner threads are there. Okay. So this piece just seals the lights in. And I don't know what these holes are for. I guess you could put a lanyard or something on it. Does fit. It's not, it doesn't seem to be leaking. The bottle's sweating a little, but alright, so I'll just go pop this out in the sun and we'll come back. Well, before I bring it out there, let's just turn off the lights, hit the switch, and get a, I guess that's a general kind of feel for how bright it will be. Of course, it's strobing now. That's no good. Alright, hold on. Okay, it's actually really sunny now. It was raining 20 minutes ago, thunder. But, it looks to be, you know, at least they say it's probably water resistant or waterproof. This is covered in a rubber bulb. And, I'll just leave it open like this. It's, 4 o'clock now, so I'll come back and check it at 6 for the purpose of the video. And yeah, if that doesn't work, we'll just swap out the batteries and see how it looks going fully charged. But we'll be back. Alright, so I actually left it on for it is now 10:10. And it was very sunny until about 7 p.m. So it's had plenty of time to charge. I did not use the new batteries. These are the original batteries it came with. And theoretically, for 3 hours charge, this thing should go for 2 hours. It looks like an enormous light stick, a drinkable light stick. The ice melted, and I think the ice the ice kind of blocks the light. I think it lights better without it. Let's put it on another Nalgene bottle and see how it does. So that's the Jesus Christ. I keep forgetting if it's the light cap or the cap light. It's the LIGHTCAP200. That's a standard Nalgene GLOW. So here we go. It's not bad. And if you had the LIGHTCAP 300, there would be an option for a red light. I don't know why you'd want that. However, if you look at the ambient light, it looks like this actually provides a bit more. It does work very well and it's not leaking either. It seems like a solid product so far, and theoretically this should last for 400 charges according to the little paperwork that comes with it. I don't know if I want to actually take this off or just let this old one hang. Just use this. But yeah, it seems to work a lot better on the glow bottle than the normal one. It literally is like a giant drinkable light stick. Like it's like a glow stick. This would be, wow. There's your 4 LEDs down there. Cool deal. So I don't know. Is it worth the money? 35 bucks for the whole package. It might be a gimmick. I'll update this video if it breaks or anything. I'll, subscribe or favorite it or whatever, and I'll update this if anything goes wrong. But so far, it's all good. Didn't use the fancy batteries. Can read by it. Looks like a cool deal. Peace, YouTube.